Hello and welcome back to Misscliks D&D Lost Mine. Did you have a snack? I had a snack. It was great, and now we're back.
All right.
Kind of rhymed. I made a poem. I did a poet. We are now in this underground cavern where there's a crevasse. At the bottom of it is a dead monster of some kind, having been chopped into pieces by Valeria. Valeria has also found a treasure chest. Desdonia is holding most of the contents, except for 50 gold pieces that Valeria took for herself. Now 49 because she flipped one into the crevasse for the squirrel lawyer, wherever they may be. Guy and Thoradin are ministering to Lilo, who was unconscious. And what do you guys do now?
Well, we still don't know why the crevasse is really cold, so I'm gonna just like point at it and be like, "Magic people, look at this." Oh my God, your cat's being so cute.
That's why I'm like moving over because I'm like,
look how cute.
You guys have to see this cute.
Oh my God.
What is she doing? Just flopping around?
I don't know.
That's adorable. She looks like my kitty.
Yeah, sorry. I couldn't not share this.
No.
Like the best.
There's always room in my games for pet moments, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, because Navi requested to be in the game too.
As Valeria calls for a magic user to look at the crevasse, does anyone respond?
Sure, I'll go.
All right, what do you do?
I start to detect magic ritual, which is gonna take 10 minutes.
Do you want to take the 10 minutes to do that?
Well, I'm gonna start. Like, they can stop me, but it's happening.
Okay. If nobody stops Thoradin does... Well, what does a detect magic spell look like, Thoradin?
Oh, what does it look like?
Yeah. What do you do?
I think it's the one where I sit on the ground and I just start murmuring weird magical lingo.
Okay. So as you murmur...
It's like a Zen meditation, and at the end, it actually looks like I'm doing yoga.
Okay.
So imagine a little dwarf starting to make poses like he's floating or something.
So as soon as you finish doing this, you open your eyes and you feel that cold that Valeria mentioned, but it's not just cold. You actually recognize it as kind of a faint necromantic aura going on down here. And you know that all organic matter in the crevasse ages and decomposes at half the normal rate.
Okay, I share this information.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, half the normal rate.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if we stay here, we're gonna age slower.
Do you think it's I don't know what you'd call it, something that makes things frigid, keeps them it's a way to store your meat? Maybe if that guy's a big meat eater, maybe he just puts his dead things in this place and frigidizes them.
What are these red brand people smuggling again?
Small meats.
I don't think they're smuggling small meat. So we don't know. Well, it must need to be refrigerated. Maybe they're smuggling bodies. Because this person's dead. She just points at him.
As you point at him again, make another perception check with advantage.
Oh, hold on.
The person's alive.
Hold on. I always just go for my dice first. I'm just gonna grab my dice. I just did it twice.
Oh, okay. Actually, now that you're looking at him, oh my gosh, you realize this is Thel Dendrar, who's the wood carver in Phandalin.
Holy crap!
And you guys remember that when you were coming down here, the lovely farm keeper lady that you met, I think her name was Colleen. Mm-hmm. She mentioned that Thel Dendrar had been stolen by the Red Brands, and that they were worried for his life, and that also his wife and child had been taken.
Oh,
you
God.
all remember that?
This guy's whole family has been taken, and he's dead.
No, we must go rescue my best favorite cousin at once. We must leave this damned place. It's dark, dark, dark.
I mean, I don't think we're done in here yet. Can we like search the rest of the cave?
We've come what we came for. We discovered a little creature as you guys slayed it for no reason, and now you have some treasure. Aren't you satisfied?
You sound like a quitter. I'm gonna go search the rest of the cave.
What do you think? I look up to my god, names guy.
What's up, man?
What do you think?
I'm sorry. I was like looking at this cold thing. I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying, man. I'm sorry.
Are we gonna go save my favorite cousin now?
Secret tunnel! We're already halfway through, man. Like, look. There's like 5 different ways we could go from here. 4 different ways we could go from here. Are you just like gonna give up on the secret tunnel? It's been like 5 minutes. Can we explore it for 5 more minutes?
I've already walked ahead and I'm looking. And also, by the way, I want to take one of those healing potions and drink it for myself. So I have 4.
Let's see. Because actually, you only took the gold pieces and you left the rest for Desdonia. So why don't you make a dexterity check to see if you can snatch it back from her? And
wouldn't it be in my stuff though?
I'm going to imagine you were kind of like putting these things in your bag, or like there's so many of them, they were kind of sticking out. So you make an opposed dex check with advantage, Desdonia.
Okay, so what does that mean when I do it with
Just roll dexterity once and it'll show me both.
Okay.
Oh, good luck.
Oh, wow. So Valeria, you're just like, I think I'll have a potion. And you try to grab it, but Desdonia's like, whoa, yo.
And I do it really awesome. I twirl. I twirl like in a little dance.
In slow motion, your hair whips behind you.
Yeah.
And Desdonia, do you have anything to say to Valeria?
I don't think so.
Right, she'll just like be like whatever and just like keep walking into the cave.
All right, so you're climbing out of the crevasse?
Yeah.
All right. I think that at this point, like everyone is sufficiently careful and you've kind of learned the crevasse. So I'm not going to make anyone make any more dex checks. So you crawl out pretty easily. And you say you're just storming off in one direction. Which direction are you going?
The other direction from where we came in.
So like here where I'm pinging?
Yeah, that way.
Okay. So Valeria goes stomping off. What does anybody else do?
Which way does she goes stomping off that way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna
I want to see if there's more treasure.
Skirt around this way and like see, is this a down staircase? Is this an up staircase? I want to take a look over here.
That is a down staircase.
Nice.
And I will reveal these areas to you. So Guy, you can see the staircase that goes down a little hallway like that. And Valeria, you can see into this room.
Oh, nice.
Guys, I found a staircase. It might be a dungeon.
Like barrels and stuff. I'm gonna search these barrels and stuff.
Guys.
I follow while sobbing.
Oh no!
I think I'm. Okay, never mind. So are you guys just gonna leave Lilo there?
I thought Thornton would have like brought him back to 1 HP by now, so I'm moving forward.
Oh yes.
Did you heal him, Thornton?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You wake up, Lilo.
Wait, also I need to use a full healing spell, I guess. Do we cast it or do we just give him 1 HP? How does it work?
If you're casting a healing spell?
Mm-hmm.
I think that you cast it full, right? Yeah, you cast it.
But I cast it. 10.
Nice. So actually you come back with 9 HP, right? Or 10. I guess 10.
10.
Yeah. Good work. Lilo, you are awake. How do you feel?
Oh, wow. My entire body, like, it turned inside out. Oh, I see you guys dispatched that monster. Good job.
Did you see the light at the end of the tunnel?
No, I clawed onto life. I feel like I was climbing a really big mountain. I saw a lot of rocks.
That's a good attitude right there. Now stand up and let's keep going.
Okay.
One last stop before we go save my favorite cousin.
All right. So, Guy and Desdonia, you see at the bottom of the staircase there are two doors, one on the right and one on the left. Valeria, you see this open room. You see that there are supplies piled in the corners.
All right. Does there look like anything I can take?
Most of these things aren't really super valuable, but you see that there's about 30 beaver pelts there, which you know can fetch a pretty good price on the market.
All right.
You assume that they've been kind of looted from a caravan like a lot of this other stuff.
All right. I take the beaver pelts.
All right. So that's 30 beaver pelts.
Great.
Write it on your character sheet.
Cool.
You've got like a huge bag of beaver skins.
I can
now.
sell them.
All right. Are you investigating anything else? Just the supplies?
Just the supplies, and then I'll follow everyone else and head up the rear again.
All right. Valeria follows suit. Guy and Desdonia, what have you decided to do?
There's no, I can't see, but these are just walls on all the other sides?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will go through the right door because, like, you should always take the righteous path, man.
That's deep, man.
And I follow Guy in.
All right. So you walk through the door and an area is revealed to you. You can hear faint bubbling and dripping sounds. And this room appears to be what you think might be a wizard's workshop. There's all sorts of, it's a work table set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices, all of it stewing and bubbling away. There's bookshelves crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes, and a rat scurries across the floor and hides under the table.
Does that rat know my squirrel lawyer?
I couldn't tell you.
All right, I threw a coin at him.
Sorry, could you repeat what was under the table?
A rat.
Okay.
The rat dodges the coin and glares at you and goes.
And I'm like, I signed that paper.
It goes.
I listen to what the rat has to say.
The rat, you did specifically say that you know rat, so you actually, from the very beginning, understand him, and you hear him just call Valeria some very naughty words.
Oh, I wouldn't mess with that rat. He doesn't like you. He called you some very bad words, which I won't repeat. It's very offensive.
That's not what I heard.
Well, I speak rat. Do you?
No, yeah.
I look at the coin that was tossed. Valeria, did you toss a gold coin?
Yeah. I paid him for his services.
I will, once Valeria is out of the room, I'll pick it up.
All right.
I take a look around.
To your character sheet.
I take a look around. Is there anything of use to me as a wizard?
Let's see. All right.
You want me to do perception?
No, you're proficient in Arcana. So as you look around, you see that there's books and notes scattered around, and the books are mostly basic texts on alchemy. So this person was obviously studying alchemy and trying to learn something about it. You see that as you look at the books and you look at the apparatus and everything that's kind of bubbling around, you can tell very clearly from what you know about wizarding that this has been set up to brew potions of invisibility. And it doesn't seem like you can see any potions of invisibility. It doesn't seem like maybe this is the correct setup. You notice a few errors, but someone's definitely trying to make potions of invisibility. And you also find a book, and you can tell that it's written in Dwarvish. Do you speak Dwarvish?
I believe
You do.
I do.
You do indeed. So you pick it up, And you see that it's the journal of an adventurer named Ermin. And it describes the history of the lost mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells, which I believe you guys remember from before, right? Remember all that? I can read it again just in case you guys don't remember.
Would you read it again?
Sure. So, more than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as the Wave Echo Cave. In addition to the mineral wealth there, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby human town of Phandalin prospered as well, but then disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magical treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost. For centuries, rumors of buried riches have attracted treasure seekers and opportunists to the area around Phandalin, but no one has ever succeeded in locating the lost mine. In recent years, people have resettled the area, and now, as you know, Phandalin is a rough-and-tumble frontier town. And you remember that the Rockseeker brothers were looking for that very same Wave Echo Cave. In addition, Ermin, the dwarf who made this journal, also notes that a magic mace named Lightbringer, which was commissioned by priests of Lathander, Dawn, it's in the book.
It's in the book. It's not just placed there by Anna.
Nope, it's in the book. From the mages working with the gnomes and dwarves of the Phandelver's Pact, that mace was lost when Wave Echo Cave and its mine vanished from history, but Ermin seems to be very interested in it. That's all you find, Desdonia.
All right. Well, I share with the group that about the workshop. It looks like somebody is trying to make potions of invisibility here, but you see, and then I point out the areas that they were in the state not doing it correctly.
Mm-hmm. Also, as you do that, you notice too that there's not a whole lot of like treasure or anything in this room, but there are some rare reagents like mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade. And you know that... Oh, you grab those?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You just know that to an apothecary or an alchemist, those would be pretty valuable.
Okay, I grab them. So nightshade, what else? Sorry.
Dragon bile and mercury.
Are there like a vial of each, or is there like... Okay. All right. Yep, I pocket them.
Cool. The rat is now following Thoradin around. Because it noticed that Thoradin seems friendly, so it's just kind of like watching Thoradin.
Oh, well, I would then give him a little part of my rations.
The rat eats them happily.
And a little sip of water.
It looks at you like with big, you know, the Puss in Boots hat from eyes from Shrek, and it's like...
Yes.
Cute.
What's going on?
Or your cat's going buck wild back there.
Yeah, like having her own little rat in her own little head. All right, sorry. Yes. So I take good care of the little rat.
Great. All right, what do you do next?
I want to go through this next door.
All right, everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Guy, you walk into this next room and you see that the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair, a comfortable looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. Ooh. And you can see that at the desk, a lamp is still burning. There's a recently lit lamp there. Papers are spread across the desk, but no one seems to be there. But roll me a perception check, Guy.
If it has to do with this chest, I will.
Well, not that yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking at the chest. I'm definitely looking at the chest. So here's a perception check at disadvantage.
Well, I actually. Okay.
Or whatever. I don't. Let me tell you how to play the game.
Doesn't notice because he doesn't want to notice. How about Lilo and I guess just Lilo. He's the only one that's moved into the room. Lilo, roll me a perception check at advantage.
Sure.
Lilo, you clearly notice right upon walking into the room, because you're actually scanning the room and paying attention, that up here in the upper, in the northeastern corner, there is a slightly ajar secret door that it looks like someone neglected to close all the way. Can you see on your map any indication where I'm pointing here? Do you see
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
you see that? No, because is there a little red S there?
There is not.
Okay,
Nope.
good. Because I can see it and I was worried that it would give it away. Okay, good.
I'm gonna draw a yellow S there, though.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you notice that there's a slightly ajar secret door.
Ah, very good. Well, before I investigate that, I'll take a look at this, the notes on the table.
Okay, great. Let me see what those notes say. Okay, various papers and notes are stacked there. They're stacked very neatly. You can see that there are some written orders to apothecaries and alchemists asking for more materials, similar to the ones you saw in the room that you just came from. But you also find a letter. And at the bottom of the letter is this symbol.
Ooh.
Oh, wee woo.
Wee woo indeed.
Just simpler, like wee woo.
The letter says, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iarno. Don't disappoint me. Roll me an intelligence check, Lilo.
Sure. Let's see. Would this be a history check?
No, just intelligence.
Okay.
All right. Whatever you've just read from the letter is what you understand.
Got it.
Do you share that information with the party?
Yeah, I share it with everyone. And I make a note to point out to Thornton, hey, look, it's got the black spider marking.
Whoa.
I take a look.
As he shows this to everyone, I would like everyone to make an intelligence check.
Yay. God, I always reach for my dice. What's wrong with me?
Habit.
I know. I'm just like that. Nope.
I got it.
That's a good roll, Guy. In fact, as soon as Guy sees this letter and he sees that it's made out to Lord Albrecht and that he is called Iarno, Guy remembers, because he was listening very carefully to Sildar Hallwinter when Sildar was talking about why he was going to Phandalin. He remembers that Sildar was looking for a man named Iarno Albrecht, who was part of the Lord's Alliance along with Sildar. And Iarno had mysteriously disappeared, and so Sildar was coming to figure out what happened to him, assuming that the worst had happened.
I tell everyone this information. Guys, I think there's a connection here.
What connection do you think there is?
I think he knows him. I think there's like a thing going on here. What do you think it means? Thornton, you know these folks better than we do.
Seems simple enough to me. This black spider wants to know where the lost cave of Phandelver is. And then they think that the dwarf knows.
Do you think the Lost Cave of Phandelver is the same thing as Wave Echo Cave?
Yes, the same one.
You guys are so smart. I look at them proudly.
And not only that, look at this, I say as I push this slightly ajar secret door open.
Oh my god, you found this? Was it with your high perception? Was it with the trick of the spider and the monkey And the bat?
Oh no, it's just because I'm low to the ground, so I saw a crack.
Guy, I think you're standing next to that chest and very eager to open it, right?
Yeah, I've been wanting to open it for hours.
All right. Standing at the foot of Yarno's bed is a sturdy, unlocked wooden chest holding the best pickings of the Red Brand's loot over the last few months.
Oh my
You can
god.
tell that
Where's all this loot?
it contains 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces, a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, 2 peridot, and 1 pearl. It also contains a scroll of charm person and a scroll of fireball. And that seems to be it.
Yeah,
What was the
what level are we?
2?
2.
2? I've never even seen a scroll of fireball.
I've never seen a treasure chest.
I've never seen gold.
Turns out that tunnels are very good places to go, apparently.
Called
Guess
it.
so.
I'm just gonna start digging around in holes next time.
Can you reread that treasure a little more slowly, please?
Indeed. 180 silver pieces,
Mm-hmm.
130 gold pieces,
Mm-hmm.
a silk pouch with 5 carnelians,
5 carnelians.
Carnelians,
Uh-huh.
2 peridots or peridots,
Peridots.
Peridots,
1 pearl, a scroll
1
of charm
pearl.
person, and fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And are these 2 separate scrolls, or is this like one scroll where the top half is charm person, the bottom half is fireball?
2 separate scrolls.
Okay.
This is literally more loot today than we've gotten in the past 2 years of playing.
I know, it's very confusing. I feel like I'm doing
like,
something wrong, but it's in the book. It says right here, treasure, and it has a list.
This is an unrealistic expectation of what to expect in D&D.
Yeah, we never get treasure, and if we do, it's 100% always cursed.
I have actually had
I thought it
25,
was cursed.
no more than 25 gold pieces the entire time in Dice Camera Action. Which
I
is
don't
also
have
written
money.
by Chris Perkins.
I don't have money. I don't think I have any money. I just have garbage.
All right, so Guy, what do you do with all that loot?
Whoa! We're rich! I exclaim loudly. Desdonia! Desdonia, get over here! I got some
What?
things for you. Here,
I come
here.
over.
I hand her the scroll of charm person and the scroll
Boy.
of fireball. I think these are for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Let me put those on my character sheet.
And then we've got like
What?
all these oh yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna go ahead.
And then we've got all these coins and this silk pouch and these gems and stuff, and like maybe we should like all keep hoarding the treasure we find and like pass it out at the end, because otherwise we'll just like spend all of our time trying to split up treasure over and over again. Like,
That's
don't
true. We probably should do that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to hold on to these scrolls then?
totally take them. We never know when you might need to like charm a person.
What are the
Although
scrolls
you could
again?
just do that by yourself anyway.
Oh, Guy. I blush.
Charm person and fireball man. Not
Thank you.
fireball man, but like fireball, comma, separate concept man.
Yes, I got
Which
it.
is really like a gender non-specific term, like dude. You know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome, bro.
All right, what do you do next, team?
Open this door.
How does scrolls work in 5e? Do you just, if I want to use it, I use it?
They're consumable, I believe. So you
Okay.
use it like a one-time use spell.
Okay.
So Lilo, as you flip open this door and peer in, you see that there is a staircase that leads up.
Oh. Okay, let's have everyone. Hold on, this is probably what goes up into the above ground. Let me just look at what's up here real quick. Don't make any sound. Thornton, you got any tips for how to sneak in buildings?
Yes. You have to think to be as light as a young cat.
Oh, that's very good.
Mhm.
And I'll
And do
stealth
the
up.
mustaches too of the cat.
The whiskers.
Is there a light coming from the staircase?
Nope. No light.
Okay.
Except
well,
that
then
comes from the room behind you.
The mustaches.
I'll try not to shine the dagger too much, but I'll go up and peek my head up, see what's up here.
At first glance, when you get to the top of the stairs, it's really confusing. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go. It just seems to be kind of a stairway to nowhere. And the stairway doesn't seem very much used either.
Oh, so does it look like there's just 3 walls around me at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will open the trapdoor at the top.
You can roll a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh, very good. As you actively search the walls, you notice that there is another secret door right about here.
Didn't see anything.
Roll 20's freaking out, man.
Yeah, man. It was freaking out earlier today. It was like hardcore broken earlier today.
All right, right here. That work?
Okay, yep. I drew the S.
Great.
Sure,
All right.
I guess I'll give it a good open.
All right, you swing it open and you find yourself in this area where there are lots of supplies, and you see the spot where maybe someone might have kept 30 beaver pelts at one point, but now they're gone.
They're gone. Suspiciously draped over my back.
Well, okay. I do a quick cursory glance around to see if she left any valuables, but it doesn't look like it.
No, there's like some, supplies that would barely be worth carrying.
Okay, well, I'll close this door behind me, and then I'll go down the stairs and close this door too. And then I'll report back. It just loops back to the storage room.
Cool. Guys, there's another door. Let's go through this door. This one right here.
Man, if we keep at it, we're gonna be able to retire right after we.
All right. Do you just walk through the door?
Yeah.
All right. You walk through the door.
Oh no.
And you find yourself, hold on.
Oh, it's an empty room with no monsters in it. Great.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You find yourself.
Haven't you learned anything?
How do I put myself on the correct layer? What is going on? Roll 20, please. There we go.
There's a person. There's 2 people. The twins. Triplets.
Oh
no. Quadruplets.
Sitting around a table, you see 4 people in red cloaks playing a game of knuckle bones, and they're just super entrenched.
No.
They were actually making tons of noise. It's amazing that you didn't notice it before just walking in this door, but they're just playing, and the game is kind of getting like super rowdy.
No.
But you see that several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn up against the walls and decorated with draperies of brown and red. Several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. 4 tough-looking human warriors wearing scarlet cloaks are gathered around one of the tables. A stack of coins and trinkets is heaped on the tabletop between them. There's a lot of rattling and shouts and groans. And as you burst into the room, you definitely surprise the occupants of the room. They all look up from the table and are kind of stunned. What do you do?
Can we play?
I cast?
Okay.
I'm in the
Dostonia.
rear, so I can't do anything. But if they can hear me, I'd be like, I'm just expecting again.
I don't think they're gonna fall for that. Quick, go attack.
All right,
I was
Guy,
gonna
you
cast
asked-
sleep. Could I cast sleep?
I guess let's all
Okay.
Let me clear the initiative table, and then remember to select your token and then roll your initiative.
Sorry, Dostonia, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. That was supposed to be for my sleep. I was gonna roll a good sleep.
I can't find these people. There they are. There we go. All right. Why is that not working? Why on earth? It says to select a token. I'm trying to select a token.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm trying to roll initiative. There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay. Got one. One, 2, 3. I don't know how many we now have. Let's see. Good. All right, we did it, team. Good job. All right. So Guy, you definitely surprised them first because you bumped to them. So I want to give you one chance. You said you asked if you could play. Roll me a persuasion check.
Guys, can we play? I found a bunch of money in that room.
They look at you like you are nuts and don't seem to have any inclination to let you play.
Oh no.
Oh man.
But you have managed to surprise them. You've all barged into the room, and they've been drinking heavily. So they are poisoned.
Oh wow. They've been drinking a lot.
They've been drinking a ton. They've been playing Knucklebones for hours. And I'm looking up what happens to them if they are poisoned. Okay, so they, as you know from watching drunk people, they're not super good at doing the things they try to do, so they have disadvantage on their attack rolls and saving throws.
Ooh.
Lucky you guys. So you guys surprised them. Desdonia, you rolled first in initiative. What do you do?
I immediately cast sleep. Let me make sure. Well, I actually first, I try to get Guy to back out from the room.
Okay.
I kind of like motion for him to like back up.
All right, he can move on his turn. So are you gonna hold
so he
action
can't.
until he moves?
Okay, yeah, I hold action until he moves then.
Okay, great. Next up is Lilo. What do you do?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna barge into the room here and stab at this guy who's next to Guy.
Lila, what are you doing?
They're clearly
Alright.
not gonna let us play. I say as I swing my short sword at this guy and the other one too.
Oh dang! All right, you hit him very, very well with the short sword. And are you hitting the same guy twice or two different guys?
It's the same guy, the one that's on the right.
All right, shoot! You hit him twice for 9 plus 4 damage. You do him a lot of damage. He doesn't feel very good at all.
Do you have armor?
Yes, they're wearing studded leather armor. And yet again, I don't know why Roll20 is not letting me change this, so I'm just gonna write it down.
All right, and since I'm tired of always being the first dead, I'm going to use the rogue ability I got at level 2 called Cunning Action to also disengage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yay.
I'm going to back up behind these strong, capable adventurers.
Okay. Great. So you've disengaged.
Do you say that so I can hear it? Because I want to hear that I'm strong and capable and a great adventurer.
Sure, I'll be like, yeah, you two take the front since you're so powerful.
Oh, I feel really good about myself.
Awesome. You are up next, Valeria, so you get to show how good you feel.
Yeah, I'm gonna barge in there and just start whacking.
Okay. Which one do you whack?
The one closest to me.
Okay. I think that'd probably be this dude right here. And roll me. Oh, you did with your great axe. You're feeling so good about yourself. You're feeling yourself too much. You go super wide. you actually hit the table. And
Oh,
things
I mean,
kinda just
hey.
jostle everywhere.
If I can use that to my advantage and look super scary while I'm doing it, I'm just like, we're here to stop you. Smash.
It doesn't look super scary, but you think it does.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
All right. Next up will be Guy.
Have they drawn weapons yet?
No, you surprised them. This is still surprise. Actually, did you go already? Did I let you go first?
You give me a surprise round action.
I know, this is okay. That was everybody else's surprise, so you don't go next. Thoradin, you have not gone. Go ahead.
I'm hesitating between two things because I don't know. Do I go for the efficient one or the funny one?
Only you can answer that.
I'm gonna bet that maybe the funny one will work out.
All right.
So, on this guy who's in between two fellow red brands,
Mm-hmm.
just to put the context on this. So he's not next to us, right? Just red brands.
Yeah.
I cast the command world tickle.
Tickle?
Yes.
Okay. You cast Tickle. And is that an automatic success, or do you have to do versus a saving throw? I think there's a saving throw.
The text to everybody. So I speak a one-word command to a creature that I see. You must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
What's your spell? Oh, he fails. Yeah, he is super into tickling. Super into tickling now.
So, who is he gonna tickle?
I mean, I don't know. It's not his turn yet, but he's just like,
Okay.
you can see it in his eyes. He's like, I love tickling. All right, so that means that we now go to the top of initiative, and it is Desdonia's turn. Are you still holding?
Should I still do a surprise attack then? Or no?
No, you're holding action. That was your surprise attack.
Oh, okay.
So it's now back to your turn because Guy went before you, and I'm doing a weird thing with initiative. Are you still holding action until Guy moves?
And they're not attacking yet.
They were
no.
surprised, and now they're no longer surprised.
Okay. I attack the one closest to Guy. I throw a ray of frost his way.
All right, roll for me. Your ray of frost. It kind of just like it's instead of a ray, it's more of a dribble of frost. It just kind of goes. It just doesn't quite get where it's trying to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah. All right, Lilo, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to stick in there this time. I'll go in and attack the same one as last time. Just trying to stick both my short swords into him again.
Oh, okay.
Holy hell!
That guy is a goner. He's a bloody mess. He crumples to the floor.
Lila, what have you done?
These are red brands. They were never gonna let us play their game. All out.
They were never gonna let us play with them.
Do they have their weapons drawn yet?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna step behind Guy and kind of. The first attack did him in, right?
The first attack got him super bloodied. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, the first attack did him in, yes.
Okay, well in that case, I'm going to dive into the corner of this room behind these barrels here, and I'll take the bonus action to hide.
Okay, sounds good to me. Next up is this dude, and he just saw you take down his buddy, and he's drunk and very upset, and he is going to try to go at Guy, because he's the closest, with a short sword. He misses entirely, just flails widely, but he does get to make a second attack because he's a well-trained warrior, and his second attack does connect, and it's like by lucky accident. As he's like kind of trying to lift his sword back up, he just kind of chops Guy in the side on accident for 8 piercing damage.
Dude, what the hell?
I don't know if you can't play with us.
Is she gonna kill me? Fine.
All right, next up is Valeria. What will you do, Valeria?
I'm just gonna try and attack again with my great axe.
Are you gonna attack the guy closest to you?
Yes.
All right. The 9 unfortunately again goes wide.
Am I drunk too?
So you're actually trying to lift it up the table off the table, but it kind of got stuck. So you're like,
I'm just like, I did it on purpose. I'm being like,
I could get you if I wanted.
I'm being weighed down by beaver pelts.
Yeah. Yeah. I think beaver pelts are maybe like falling over you. And stuff. Yeah. All right. Now that guy gets to respond, and so you moved right into melee with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he did not like that you're swimming. He sees you like with your axe stuck in the table. He's like,
Oh no.
I don't want to play with you either. And he goes at you with his short sword.
Uh-oh.
Does 15 hit you?
Well, my armor class says it's 9, which I don't believe is right considering I'm probably wearing armor.
That would be strange. Wait, that's
It
not
should
right.
be
Your armor class
14.
is 17.
Oh, 17. Yeah, it should be like way higher. I don't know why it says that.
Yeah, so he tries to hit you, but his sword actually connects with the haft of your great axe and doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But he tries one more time, and that's even worse. It gets kind of stuck, and he just kind of falls over and totally does you no damage whatsoever.
That's
Super
right, drunky McDrunk face.
Yep. Guy, now it's your turn.
Someone came and stood next to me, right?
Lilo is hiding in the corner next to you, and Valeria is now adjacent to you diagonally.
But one of these baddies stabbed me, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. He was there. Or actually
Cool.
here.
So I'm going to second wind as a bonus action, gain myself 8 hit points back.
Nice.
And then I'm going to circle, and you said this longsword has like an eagle or a hawk's head on it or something?
A bird of prey. You get to choose. What bird of prey is it?
Oh, it's definitely a hawk.
It's a hawk.
So I will swing, and as I do so, I will even make a hawk noise.
Ooh.
I will go like, ah!
Oh my god, I roll my eyes.
Unfortunately, this is a new weapon to you. It feels a little awkward, and it goes a little, you get a little too enthusiastic. It kind of flies through the air and doesn't connect, but it looks cool.
Sounds cool too.
Depending on if you like hawk noises or not.
Do.
All right. The ruffian who loves tickling looks at his friend and goes, and goes to tickle his friend, the red brand. Let's see. I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll a d20 to see if the other guy is ticklish. It was a bad tickle. It's like one of those tickles that's not really a tickle. It's just kind of like jabbing with your fingers, and the guy's like, "Yo, dude, stop it!" And he's trying to fend him off. But you know, he seems distracted at least. Thoradin, it's your turn next.
Let's see. So my friends are in pretty good health. Like, is anybody hurt?
Guy was, but he healed himself.
Yeah, that's
Good
it. So
man.
everyone's pretty good. So I'm gonna move. Can I move in the way, like if they were to attack?
Can you move in the way?
Like in the way of, like in front of my friends?
Totally.
Okay, so I'm gonna move in front of my friends to be in the way, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So I get extra AC.
Awesome. How much?
+2.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Now that's the end of this initiative order, and it is
That one's
almost...
a bonus action if you also want to take an action.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Good point. Then I'm gonna cast also Sacred Flame.
All right.
So they need
And-
to make it DC 13 Dexterity.
All right. Let's find out if he can do it.
The hurt one, not the ticklish ones.
Right. He fails, and he takes 5 radiant damage.
Have you seen the light?
Ow! He's like fending off the guy who's tickling him, and he's just like
Oh no, I
a
wanted
mess.
to target the other one. I wanted to let the tickle buddies alone.
Oh, you didn't want... Okay, not that one. You wanted to
Yeah.
cast it across at the one who was
Yeah.
with Guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll fix this.
And I actually wanted to get in the way, like that.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Much more clear. So that was the end of this initiative turn. You guys, we usually end at 8:30. Would you guys like to finish this battle, or do you want to pick it up next time?
I'm good to finish it.
Let's finish them off.
Okay. Great. That means it's Desdonia's turn next.
I shoot another ray of frost.
Bless you. Let's find out.
Please, guys. Please. The one.
Roll it. Roll it.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, you're not rolling with advantage.
No, but I didn't take my. Can I have advantage since I didn't get to do the, what's it called? The bonus action round that everybody did.
You know what? You do have inspiration from your birthday still.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll take it. I'm using it.
Okay, so you use it, and this ray of frost, let me tell you, you have never seen, nor has anyone seen, a ray of frost strike so true and so hard. It is the most beautiful frosty thing you've ever seen.
I'm like looking down at my hands before this. I'm just like, come on. And like I really focus, and then I shoot that beautiful ray of frost out.
All right, and which one are you targeting?
Whatever one. Let me target the far one.
The one by Guy in
Yeah.
Thornton?
Mm-hmm.
All right, he takes 9 cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks, he is covered in frost, and he's like, he's very unhappy. He looks very, like he's almost wavering, like almost about to fall over. What?
I'll pounce up the opportunity and try to finish him off.
All right, Lilo.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit, and you fell him. He falls limp and icy to the ground, dead.
Great. I'll step forward after I slay that guy, and then I'll start fighting the one next to Valeria with my offhand. I quickly stab him, and I run him through, and I stab at this other guy.
Holy hell.
Holy. Well, actually, your second attack is a miss.
Yeah.
You tried to do too much at one turn, and unfortunately that one missed, but you've got your sights set on the other guy. Now, Valeria, it's your turn. Holly.
Sorry, I was getting hungry.
Valeria, what do you do?
I would
You're
hit him
standing
again.
next to a ruffian. You're gonna hit him with your great axe.
Yeah.
Will it hit this time?
Yes. Maybe.
It does!
Yay!
It smacks him hard, and it does 11 damage.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't look good. He is, he's bloody and sad, and being
Oh,
tickled
God.
at the same time.
Oh my god.
It's a bad situation for
I've
him.
seen that documentary.
He tries to take a swing back at you with his short sword at disadvantage, and misses.
Yeah,
Tries
that's right.
again. Oh, and that time he is filled with rage, and he manages to hit you. He does
No.
6 plus 2 piercing damage. 8 damage total to you.
Oh, I think I had 8 left.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I took 6 from falling through in the crevasse.
And you didn't heal. Uh-oh.
No.
Valeria collapses to the
So I
ground.
just fall on the table. Maybe drunk, you don't know.
Okay, yeah, I like that. She falls face first on the table.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
unclear.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's what I get for not being quick enough on my draw.
Guy, you're next.
Shame on me.
No, our famous dragon slayer. I will try to hop onto this table and attack the person who just felled our famous dragon slayer.
Very nice. That looks really cool.
Can I get advantage for being way above this person
Yeah.
on a table?
Sure.
Nice. So I'll swing my sword and go make some hawk noises as I do so.
I like that. You get advantage for the hawk
Oh.
noises, if nothing else.
Okay, cool. Then a 13 is my number.
Unfortunately, the hawk still flies alone, and it doesn't manage to connect.
One of these days it's gonna hit. It's gonna be way better.
What does this look like, Neil? You're standing on a table, flailing this hawk sword. How do you miss?
Hold on, let me show you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Turn.
Be careful.
Turn.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself on stream, please.
Move book.
Oh my gosh.
So it'll be like on the table. And ouch. I
That's
hit
about
the
like
ceiling.
that. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, I see it now. I can.
Did not
totally
account for the
envision
ceiling.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
it. That
It's
is
fine.
exactly it. You hit the ceiling of this room, and it just cling, bounced. All
Yeah.
right.
Let's never do
How
that
long
again.
does this tickle thing last? How long does command last, Jen?
Let me see. I'm gonna re-click it. 1 round.
Okay, so he tickled, and now he's done tickling, and now he's looking at his hands like, WTF? Why was I tickling that guy? This is so weird. But now Guy is standing on the table right next to him, so he's just gonna try to swipe at Guy's leg because it's like right in front of his face. And he misses because he's super drunk. He tries again, and I believe misses again, if I'm not mistaken, on Guy's armor class. Yeah, he misses again. So this guy is just like really confused. Can't hit a leg even when it's right in front of his face. Now it's your turn, Thoradin.
So I'm gonna, I guess, get in between everybody. I don't know how to, I don't know, like here or something.
Okay.
And I will look at the guy that was supposed to be tickling.
Mm-hmm.
And I very seriously, with all of my willpower, but I'm not casting anything, I will say, no, I said tickle.
Roll an
and
intimidation check.
then I'll hit this friend. I'm trying since he's drunk and I think it's funny. 16.
He looks super intimidated. He kind of just starts putting his hands up like, okay, man, I mean, if you want me to tickle, I can tickle. I don't know. And then you hit his friend?
Yeah,
All right.
with my Warhammer.
All right, let me see it.
13.
The Warhammer does not hit. You guys are, I think these close quarters are confusing. Everyone's just kind of flailing around. Nobody's really connecting. But that leaves it to Desdonia. Your turn.
I go ahead and cast. Let's see what I'm looking at. I grab onto him and I cast Shocking Grass.
All right. Ooh, that does not feel good. You grab him. He is shocked to death and falls to the ground.
I'm just like, I grab him, quickly shock him, and he falls to the ground.
Yep. Now all that's left is this one red band ruffian holding his hands up and saying, "Man, if you want me to tickle, I can tickle. I don't, whatever you want. Like, I just don't hit me." And that's where we will pick up next week. Congratulations on dispatching with those red brands for the most part, team. Well done, and thanks for sticking it out.
Loot.
I know. That was so much loot. It was just what was in the book. I didn't even give you anything extra.
Crazy. It's crazy, man.
All right. Let's start with Holly, our special guest. Holly, where can people find you and what will you be up to soon that people can check you out on?
Hooray. Yeah, I played D&D with Anna on Tuesdays before this show, and now I've also been playing on this show for funsies. But I apologize because I am sleepy after other games. It's always traumatic. I don't know how Anna DMs after that. But she does an amazing job. And I'm just Commander Holly everywhere. Anna is also in my game Trapped in the Birdcage on Thursdays, which is super fun. And we'll be at PAX coming up. And I think that's it.
Awesome. And Trump the broadcaster.
Cool. So yeah, you can find me at Trump SC, and the Witchwood reveals are starting to happen for the latest Hearthstone expansion. I'm having fun covering them and reviewing how good the cards are.
And Live in Pink.
You can follow me at Live in Pink, and I will see you guys at PAX if you're there. So make sure to tweet at me and come see me.
And
I
V.
will give more information as we
V Parlofoy everywhere, and I stream, so I'll be streaming after this, and you can find me on Twitch every day.
And Koibu.
I do a bunch of D&D stuff on my channel all the time, from campaign planning to playing in campaigns to running campaigns to very perhaps too much in-depth lore on my world. I need to find a hobby that's not D&D. But you can find that at twitch.tv/koibu pretty much all the time.
You can find me at Anna Prosser just about everywhere. Twitter is probably my go-to if you want to learn all the things I do on different channels throughout the week. As Holly said, we'll be playing D&D together next on Thursday from 5 to 7 on twitch.tv/D&D. And you can find me in lots of other Twitchy places, as well as at PAX, where you can come to our panel, which is a Q&A about D&D as well, with just Holly and me. So thank you for watching. If you like Misscliks and you want to watch more of our content, please do click the follow button to be notified when we go live. You can also catch previous episodes and previous campaigns on youtube.com/Misscliks, spelled the same as here on Twitch. We've been playing together for about 5 years, so there's lots of D&D to watch if you need some company. We recommend it. Otherwise, we'll see you back next week, same time, same place. Thanks again to everyone who has given me lots of encouragement as a DM. I will keep learning alongside you, and we will keep playing D&D. See you next time. Bye!